What's good, y'all? Y'all have seen me one other time, but for those of y'all that don't know, my name is Smoke, Reed, whichever one, and I'm one of the co-founders of OakA. And then
my name's Shawnee, or Deshaun, whatever you want to call me. Shit, Deshaun, you know, don't matter. I'm the other co-founder, co-owner of OakA, and this is our interview.
So, I mean, some people, we've been getting asked for a while kind of to do kind of the same style video we do with y'all for us. Just kind of give y'all the explanation, like rundown of kind of where we were coming from when we started this shit and what our like vision is for everything. And then so we had people send us some questions, we got some good stuff, and then we got some stuff that people just ask us all the time that we're gonna get a rundown on. So,
yep. So we're both from Lawton, Oklahoma.
Yep.
Born and raised. I'm not born and raised.
Well, I ain't gonna. It's tatted on me, believe it.
I'm from Germany, military though. So.
Yeah.
But
shit, we've been knowing each other since
basically raised in Lawton. Shit.
Since what, like 5th grade? Hey, funny story. You know how we met? I'm gonna tell them. We was in 5th grade, right? City championship for basketball. We
don't tell them the scores. Don't tell them.
Oh, we ran that shit.
No.
We gonna post.
BJ.
Nah, don't even talk.
No.
Listen.
BJ Davis.
Two-time Lawton City champs, back to back.
That's all I gotta say. BJ
4th
Davis.
and 5th grade.
That's all I gotta say.
Anyway, first time I ever met, bro.
6 foot in 5th grade.
I'm having put the picture on this video. First time I ever met, bro. I'm on a fast break, and he had like 3 chasing down blocks in the game already, right? So I'm on the fast break. I look over my shoulder, see him coming. I'm like, I can't let him throw my shit in the stands. So I pump him hard as fuck. Come down, bro. Just put his nuts on the back of my neck.
I had some pop in my camera.
Look, right on the back of my neck. Kneed me in the fucking ribs, all that. I had to come out the game. I mean, it didn't matter.
I think I fouled out with that too. I think that was my 5th foul. Yeah. It was down like 36 to 10. So
y'all was getting out and ran. You know what I'm saying? But so ever since then, nah. I mean, then the next year we went to middle school.
Yeah.
Linked up, been boys ever since.
For sure.
As far as OakA,
18?
Really?
September 2018.
Really, if you want to take it all the way back, I started that Twitter page.
OakA culture.
I started OKC Hip Hop Plug.
Yeah.
Because we were rapping. He still raps. We were making music at the time.
Splash Moms.
You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. Shout out Lykia. But OKC really the one that went crazy though.
Yeah.
But we were making music and like nobody was fucking with us as far as like promo from Oklahoma City. Like we had Lawton, you know what I'm saying, doing alright. We did some little numbers, but we were trying to grow and like there was a few pages, but we couldn't really get anybody to fuck with us. So I just started some shit and I was like, I'm gonna grow this shit and put ourselves on. And that
changed to OakA culture.
OakA culture, which is a stupid name.
And then we didn't even have Insta at first. You just did Twitter, right?
Just Twitter, yeah.
And then I added the Instagram.
Started the Instagram, and at first we had the OakA culture, and we were damn near 2 different things.
Facts.
Like posting different shit, like talking to different people. But you were running the Instagram, and then it was like that was all early 2018.
Yeah, and then September we finally like got the name and the logo down.
Yeah, we took
Josh Ryan, is that his name? What was it?
Jacoby
Ryan.
Jacoby
Ryan. Shout out to Jacoby for the logo.
He did the logo for us. For the logo, hooked us up. We didn't have a budget at that point. We had to scrape shit together. And then so that's when OakA was really born. That's when we started doing merch that fall.
Yep.
Like late October, early November. We got those first.
8580 Fest.
Nah, we ordered those before that.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then off the shirt app, like just throwing some shit together.
$20 for a shirt.
It's crazy. And then Shady 580 Fest. That was the first time we really got some stuff off.
Shout out to Jordan for that slot.
Facts. Trying to think. When Julie was the first interview in what? Like March 2019?
Yeah, March 1st, 2019.
Facts.
Shout out to Julie. Yep, and then we did, and then it just kept going from there.
Yeah. So as far as like the purpose, basically.
Tell them what OK is, bro. Tell them what.
First of all,
OK is, like the word.
Okay. I've had it with the OakA shit. We've been here too long and we've been OakAs. Okay.
OK, like Oklahoma, you know, the initials. OK.
Yeah.
That's
so
what it is. That's what it stands off of.
So
OK.
we wanted, basically, we were trying to come up with something. I told you we had the OKC hip hop, the OakA culture. We wanted something that like paid tribute to Oklahoma and like
Without limiting us.
Without limiting it just to Oklahoma. We didn't want something with Oklahoma in the name to where we can't grow and expand out at some point. So that's where OK came from. And then we were gonna we were talking about doing OKAY for like a couple of days.
Yeah.
And then I don't know where that shit just. I texted you one day. I was like, nah, bro, OAKA.
Yeah, and then it's easier to do a tree with that.
Yeah.
The oak trees. Even
Facts.
though I don't think ours is an oak tree, but
I don't know.
it makes sense.
Good
It's a type of
tell
tree, so it's like, it don't matter.
Not tell you what an oak tree
nobody
is.
be like what type of tree is that.
But
So.
yeah, just something different. Try to like catch your eye.
Trying
And
to put-
honestly, saying OakA, I fuck with it because then somebody will correct you and you can have a conversation about it. You might not know how to say it, so that's the conversation starter. But
basically, our goal with OK is to put content creators in the light. Like, so we were us two and Nadi. We were all rapping together, and we ain't had nothing to put us in the light. Like people that get overlooked, they ain't got nothing. So that's basically what OK is. We trying to get those people that are talented and put them in the spotlight.
facts.
That's the whole motive. So.
And 2 years ago, it was even like worse off, I feel like, than now. Like, I feel like in the 2 years, shit has grown crazy,
yeah.
like, as far as just outlets in
There's a
Oklahoma.
lot of platforms now.
Facts. So that was our goal. We just didn't feel like there was enough resources for artists. And we just tried to build some, most other cities have blogs and media outlets covering their creatives and their hip-hop scene and shit. And we just felt like OKC was kind of lacking a solid source of that. So Oklahoma in general, I guess. But that's where we were coming from.
Yep.
So shit, you want to get to the question?
Yeah.
Gosh. What inspired y'all to decide, okay, let's be the ones to put Oklahoma art on the map?
It was an accident.
Yeah, first of all, I don't know if we've done that. Like, that's the goal for sure, but
It is.
I'm
We
not gonna
can't
take
just
that
say,
credit.
nah.
Yeah.
The artists have put themselves on the map. A lot of
For
them
sure,
have.
and it's growing, but I can't.
We're just helping. We're just trying to we try to for sure, but that's it. We
Yeah.
can't say we put it on the map for sure.
No, but we're from Oklahoma. You know what I'm saying? I feel like there's a lot of talent here, and a lot of potential that doesn't get realized. And so basically, the goal was just to stop that from happening and get shit popping here. Because I feel like we have the potential to be as big as any market as far as Atlanta, New York, LA. You know what I'm saying?
A whole lot of talent.
I think
we worked with some talent for real.
And there's a lot out there that we haven't worked with. So
Yeah.
if you're, you know what I'm saying? If you're dope in Oklahoma, we know about you. We're tapping in. Just who is your favorite person to interview so far? I mean, every interview is different. I mean,
We got a lot better with them recently too. Started off, we was doing 4, like they would really come over for 5 minutes and it'd be
Facts.
over with. So,
but I would honestly, not as far as like maybe the interview, but just as like the coolest thing to me that we've done when we interviewed EJ, just cause like I had been fucking with bro's music for the longest, like
yeah.
and that like I still, you know what I'm saying, still bump him. So like the fact to me, like somebody that I was already like listening to his music just on some regular shit and I didn't know him, had no contact with him, and then we were able to get in touch with him and get an interview with him. That shit was cool to me just cause I'm a fan of him.
I appreciated Guap's interview.
For sure,
Guap
Guap.
put like low key like helped us out a lot.
Shout out to GQ, man. Like he's been super solid, helped us out a lot.
Tezo's interview did too.
For sure.
Nothing negative. Like I don't know what happened there, but it was a dope interview, and he actually helped us out a lot too, changing up like the way we did it.
Facts.
Like he told us about the green screen and everything.
After we did that interview, he called me that night and gave us some feedback about what he thought we should do to, you know what I'm saying, brighten it up, and we took that into consideration and did basically what he was saying.
Yeah.
Did that interview. What else? You got any other interviews that you stick out you want to mention?
Nah, I mean,
Shout out to everybody we've interviewed. We
Yes.
appreciate y'all.
they're all talented too. Y'all gotta
sure.
tap in.
And shout out to everybody.
We haven't we haven't interviewed a non-talented person yet.
Facts. That's facts.
So
Where do y'all see yourself 5 years from now? That's tough. That's a good question.
yeah,
Shout out to Vita. Shout out my dog. 'Cause that's a hard question.
5 years from now.
I'm taking I'm taking that question.
Like,
All the interviews we did today, I'm using that question.
like, there's a place I want to see myself, and then like, realistically, I feel like
Nah,
5
fuck
years
that.
from now we're
Fuck
gonna
that.
be doing well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
On me.
but shit, traveling in the U.S.
I would just
Traveling
say
in the U.S. interviewing artists everywhere. That's obviously with Oklahoma still in mind as the main place, but like I'm trying to be going to Cali and then New York and then even the small cities, like the small places that don't really get buzz like that. I'm trying to go to Kansas. I know there's some artists in Kansas. Even I know one from Kansas, but like I know there's people in the States
Facts
that people don't think about.
because that's
So,
what Oklahoma is really
like,
to other people.
Exactly. So
5 years, shit, I don't know. Hopefully, I mean, as far as like the business side, just stay on the same
I want to have.
trajectory. Oh, for sure. That's don't give away free game on the We, yeah, just you know what I'm saying. Stay on the same trajectory. Keep growing shit. Keep growing personally. Just I don't know. I don't want to say too much. What else we need to talk about?
Shit.
I did a terrible job giving us interesting questions. I'm not gonna lie. I'm let down by y'all.
That's about it, though, right? Shit.
I mean, shit, yeah.
That's about it. That's what we are. We
All
told
right.
them what we are.
So I'm Deshaun. So, how did you get into videography?
Want to be honest? I wanted to do a music video for myself.
I mean, I knew. I knew a lot.
I wanted to do a music video for myself. Didn't have a camera. We had the I didn't have the money personally, but I got funded. So I bought the camera for me. Shout out to my brother.
Yeah, shout out Jamal.
Shout out Jamal. That
Hey, no cap. Jamal put all this shit in motion.
he didn't even know it. And he threw it all in motion. So, yep. He bought the camera. Next day, as soon as the camera got in, we went and shot a music video for Go Time. As soon as it came in, I'm editing the video on Premiere. I had just ripped it off of the online. So I buy it now, so don't sue me. But as soon as I got that, bro, we shot the music video. I'm on there editing. I got a screen with YouTube tutorial, Premiere Pro, and I got a screen with cool effects, bro. I'm going back and forth editing, throwing effects that I just seen. Like first thing.
We thought that whole went crazy too. The first one you did, and I mean it was hard, but if you looked at it now, I feel like you would be like, oh damn.
Oh yeah, I could go way crazy.
Shout out
with
Real
that.
Time. That'll do some numbers. That'll got our YouTube rolling off the first one.
And then I shot 4G and K Sloan's video. That went crazy. I was the first person that really trusted me with my shit. So
I mean, shout out BBA.
shout out 4G for sure. That's my dog.
Yeah.
So yeah, then it's just up from there. But you know, you need pictures. My boy right here, he got the flicks. Sweet Life too. We can go all day. We can go all day with people to hook you up with pictures, videos, studios, beats.
I'm not a photographer. I just take pictures from time to time. If you need something fire,
He's a photographer.
call my boy Malik. Call Cam.
For sure. But if you need something,
I take pictures for this
if you
shit
need
right
something
here.
fire,
That did. I take pictures for this
and
shit.
just a little cheaper. Then you hit
Cheap. Well,
No, just a little cheaper than the professionals.
Yeah.
Because Cam and Malik professionals. So
Cam and Malik really are reasonable cheap.
Oh, yeah.
Reasonable
Oh, yeah.
price though.
they could
For
charge
sure.
a lot more.
They could. They're dope as fuck. There's a lot of other dope photographers I know. I mean, shout out fucking Dreana,
Alexis
Kayla
Porter,
helped us out a lot
Kayla
with
Lane,
the, with the cipher we did.
Facts.
Again, shout took off on that too.
Shoot,
Um,
Gerald,
Joe Swain,
Swain,
facts.
yeah,
There's too many.
There's a lot.
I don't know how we got on this rant.
I don't know.
Naming photographers. I think I was trying to deflect the attention away from me. I'm not a photographer.
He's a photographer.
I interview people,
We do that too.
but
You know.
shit, I do this shit though.
Yeah, he designed all the shirt designs. Shout out to Reed Smoke.
It's crazy
Pop
though,
Up Smoke.
cause he like I dream the shit and he gotta make it, cause I don't know how to graphic design. But shit, we just gonna keep coming with the merch. By the time this drops, we should have.
Shirts.
Shouldn't say too much about it. The new merch
We're going
coming real
crazy.
soon.
We're going crazy.
New merch
I
coming real
will
soon.
not lie. We probably gotta go now because we got an interview coming.
We
In like.
do have it. Actually, we have an interview 7 minutes ago on the text. I mean, he said 3:45.
Yeah.
So we got an interview in
About
7 minutes.
7 minutes.
Appreciate y'all. Hopefully that was shed a little light on what we got going.
Yeah.
Answered any questions y'all have. If it didn't, that's your fault because we asked y'all what y'all wanted to know and you didn't write it in. We got like
And I
the
just
same
want y'all to
4
know
questions over and over again.
we got crazy movies coming soon. Like,
Hey,
shout out to Brady.
this man, hey, he still raps. Don't get it fucked
Oh
up.
yeah, that too.
He
I just
don't-
like to have fun rapping. Though.
Don't
That
get
ain't
it,
my main
don't get it
thing.
fucked up.
But we got movies coming
Shoot his
soon.
own music video, engineer himself. If he can make beats, he will be the coldest motherfucker alive. He still is, but just know.
Okay, Tom's Grand Shake. I promise.
Yeah. Shout out Brandon.
Movies.
Brandon is crazy.
Movies on the way.
Other than that, shit, stay on these interviews. New merch coming soon. If you're dope, DM us and
And
let's
if
get
you're
to work.
not, work on your craft, but you can still become dope. Don't let us. Don't let
Well.
shit. We not just just because we don't interview you.
And
don't
most
mean
of the
you can't be
time,
cool.
let's explain this. Most of the time, if you want to interview and we haven't given it to you, it's not because your music's not hard, but we just, as far as like we just talked to somebody about this who had a dope song out, but it was his first song. So like,
we need consistency.
it's not even that. We don't have anything really to talk about.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, I mean, we could get you in here and do a 3-minute interview, but you know what I'm saying? We want to see like you said, consistency, growth from you, and see like a decent catalog of work before we can really have a conversation. Because
Yeah, for sure. We've had interviews before where, like, obviously the artists were dope, and it was just starting, but where they had 3-4 songs out and then it just like disappeared.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
for sure.
And obviously, there's things that go on in life, but shit, we got to know that you are like it got to be what you do.
Fact.
Like you can have a job, you can have a career, whatever, but like
No, we got
this
jobs,
has to be
but-
this is what you have to do type.
Right.
Like, we got jobs too, so we got to see that. We got to see that hard work.
Facts.
So.
Consistency, like you said. But other than that,
But you got to be hard too. Don't get us wrong.
yeah,
We're not just gonna
submit. Everyone that DMs us, there's a submission form on OakA.com to put in your usernames, your job files for your work, all types of stuff. So go do that and buy a shirt while you're there, because I still got like 4 shirts in the room.
We're gonna have more.
Oh
By the
yeah.
time this drop.
But if them hoes aren't, if I still got them hoes, y'all ain't getting nothing. Hate to tell you. But yeah, other than that, that's all I got. Appreciate y'all, man. All the love y'all showing us, the growth that we've been able to, you know what I'm saying, have, I guess. I don't know why that was hard to
for sure.
get out, but other than that, you know what I'm saying, all love. Okay, shit. I'm Smoke. That's Sean. We're out.
Yeah. All right, now we're using this camera right there.